Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seat. Our program will start shortly. And once again, welcome to Bowie State University's Spring Commencement 2023. And we're streamed around the world live on BSU YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony. How about a round of applause? And we're streamed around the world. And now, entering our processional lineup, the VIPs and special guests, the reunion class of 1973, plus the Mace Bearer, the Grand Marshal, and now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our faculty, our students, and our platform guests. Once again, welcome to Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony, live from Bowie State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention for a brief video on the history behind the medallion and the mace. Thank you.
The history behind the medallion. The ceremonial medallion offers a unique opportunity to honor the presiding president and former presidents of Bowie State University. The chain symbolizes Bowie State University's rich tradition and heritage. Inscribed on each banner of the medallion are the former president's name and term of office, while the center of the banner features the name of the university's current president and 10th president of Bowie State University, Dr. Aminta H. Broad. Also, the Bowie State University medallion includes the seal, which is surrounded by decorative basil. The mace was introduced in the 12th century by Philip II of France and England's King Richard I, and was designed by an emblem symbolizing the authority of the state officials, sergeants at arms, royal bodyguards, and ecclesiastical dignitaries. The mace supports a brass flame and displays a four-sided base. Each side of the mace includes a gold-plated medallion, which features the university seal and depicts a replica of the African Baptist Chapel on Saratoga Street in Baltimore, where the original school was founded in 1865. The other two medallions feature the words, "The Flame of Faith" and "The Torch of Truth," which is echoed in BSU's alma mater. The lyrics illustrate Bowie State University's continued support of our university and the graduation of our students now and in the future. The mace has been adopted for its symbolism by colleges and universities in the United States. Also, it's displayed in an academic procession by the faculty marshal. The academic regalia includes the cap and gown, as well as other distinguishing hoods, stoles, and cords that denote traditions of academic achievement and excellence.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is that time you've been waiting for. Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement. Let's hear it for all of you joining us on this beautiful day on the campus of Bowie State University. And now, get ready. They worked hard for many, many hours. Please welcome our graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, the College of Education. Let's hear from a big round of applause. They're here, and it's their moment for Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony, live and streamed around the world. And now entering the VIPs and special guests, the reunion class of 1973, the Mace Bearer, the Grand Marshal, faculty, students, and platform guests. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our graduating students from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the College of Education. Once again, we're live streamed around the world. Bowie State University Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony, live from the campus of Bowie State University. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause again for all of our graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the College of Education. Once again, we're live to stream around the world. Bowie State University presents Spring 2023 Commencement right here on the campus of Bowie State University. Ladies and gentlemen, we also welcome the Golden Graduates representing the class of 1973, celebrating the 50th anniversary, along with members of the 1971 and 1972 classes. Let's give him a round of applause for being a part of the Bowie family. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our graduates and our faculty, family, friends, administration, staff, all working for this outstanding, sensational moment. Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement. Let's hear it for our graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the College of Education. And once again, check your phones because we're streamed around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, and please, a nice round of applause for Bowie State University's ROTC cadets, the United States military who are graduating right now from Bowie State University. Let's hear it for our ROTC cadets that are graduating today from Bowie State University's second lieutenants in the United States Army. And once again, welcome to Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement live from the campus of Bowie State University, and we're streamed around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise so they can hear us around the world for our student graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the College of Education. Let's give them a thundering round of applause because they can feel and see us streamed around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our mace bearer. Our academic deans, the senior class president, graduate student president, staff council chair, faculty senate chair, regent William T. Wood, provost Carl B. Goodman, guest speaker and honorary degree recipient Kenneth C. Frazier, all of our academic deans, faculty, staff, and our graduating students right here from the campus of Bowie State University for our Spring 2023 commencement, streamed around the world live. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our hardworking faculty. From the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, the College of Education. Right here for our special moment for our graduating students from the campus of Bowie State University's BSU Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, students, a reminder, after receiving your degrees, please, it's important that you return to your seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome the President's Cabinet, the university leadership responsible for the administration of the campus. Give them a round of applause for our academic deans, senior class president, graduate student president, staff council chair, faculty senate chair, Regent William T. Wood, Provost Carl B. Goodman, our guest speaker and honorary degree recipient, Kenneth C. Frazier. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first woman president of Bowie State University and the 10th president of Bowie State University. Let's hear it for Aminta H. Rowe, 10th president, first woman president of Bowie State University. And welcome all of you for our celebration. Bowie State University Spring 2023 Commencement, streamed around the world. Let's hear it for all of you, family and friends, and all of our students. A round of applause.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. BSU. 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 President Bro, with your permission, I declare the spring 2023 commencement open. President Bro, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the honorees of the hour. Please join me in saluting the class of 2023. Gentlemen, please remove your hats, and all should remain standing for the posting of the colors, singing of the national anthem, followed by one stanza of Lift Every Voice and Sing, performed by the combined voices of BSU. In remembrance of those we have lost and the events impacting our global community, we ask that you remain standing for a moment of silence and reflection. Thank you. You may all be seated.
Good morning, Bulldogs. BSU. Hello and welcome to Bowie State University's Spring 2023 Commencement Ceremony. I am Aminta Bro, 10th President of BSU, and it is indeed my honor to welcome you to this historic and joyful occasion. Welcome to our students, faculty, staff, alumni, families, and friends. We are so excited to have many of you joining us today in person and for those watching via live stream as we continue our tradition as the oldest HBCU in Maryland. Our tradition of sending our graduates across the nation and around the world to contribute to workplaces and communities with their knowledge, abilities, and bulldog spirit. Congratulations, class of 2023. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone here is so very proud of your achievements. You did it, even after spending half of your college matriculation in a pandemic. Like true bulldogs, you demonstrated intellect, perseverance, and determination to reach this milestone in your educational journey. And today, we are celebrating 720 students graduating today. We also extend our hearty congratulations and appreciation to the many family and friends of our graduates for their love and support throughout the years. Family and friends, please take your place and stand to be recognized. Let us celebrate you. Congratulations to you all. We're so glad to have you with us. Welcome to all of our platform guests who will be introduced shortly. But let me extend a special warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Kenneth C. Frazier, retired chairman and CEO of Merck & Company and chairman of Health Assurance Initiatives, General Catalyst. Please give him a warm welcome. Seated in the audience is his wife and philanthropist and our dear friend, Andrea Frazier. Ms. Frazier, let us recognize you at this time. We thank you both for joining us on this special day, and we look forward to the keynote address later on in the program. I want to also welcome the platform party and special guests who will be introduced individually later in the program. But class of 2023, today you are joining a special group uniquely prepared to take on the challenges and the opportunities of any workplace, community, and our global society. Data from the U.S. Census Bureau shows that in 2022, just 23% of Americans held a bachelor's degree, and only 14% held an advanced degree. You have undoubtedly worked hard, but you also have been given gifts, your talents and abilities, and the gift of an education, something that unfortunately is not within reach for all in our country, and only a distant dream for many around the world. It has been said, to whom much is given, much will be required. As the oldest HBCU in Maryland, founded in 1865, we know a little bit about those who helped pave the way forward for generations to come to have access to an education. Individuals like Nelson Wells, a former slave, who after he was freed, saved $3,500, and upon his death bequeathed those funds to what was then Normal School Number 1, and now today Bowie State University. Bulldogs, that is the legacy of dedication and commitment we ask you to embrace and carry forth, to give of your talents, skills, and abilities and resources to leave each place better than you found it. It is because of our committed faculty, staff, and students that we have remained strong as a campus community during some of the most challenging of times in our history. I'd like to take a moment out at this time to acknowledge some of those dedicated members of our campus community at this time on this journey and on the front lines every day, delivering and transforming education to meet the needs of our students, are members of the faculty. I'd ask that the members of the faculty please rise to be recognized at this time, and let's give them a big round of applause. Across this campus are outstanding, caring, and dedicated staff who look out for our students and light the way. Would members of the staff please stand to be recognized? Let's give them a round of applause. And then Bulldogs, there are those who have traveled this road before. You know know somewhat of what our graduates are feeling today. I'd like to acknowledge any alumni that we have in the house today, up in the stands and wherever you might be. Bulldogs, our alumni, please stand up. BSU. Welcome back. Because of the dedication and hard work among our faculty, staff, and students, and with the support from our partners and sponsors, Bowie State University has realized great success toward our Racing to Excellence strategic plan, achieving a record level of enrollment this year with 1,200 new first-time, full-time students coming into BSU. BSU moved up in the rankings of U.S. News and World Reports from a top 25 HBCU in the country with a ranking of number 24 to taking the number 18 ranking this year, putting us among the top 20 HBCUs in the country. And then we were honored to have back in April the opportunity to name our theater after the legendary Ms. Dionne Warwick, who was here in person to be part of that ceremony. Let's give Ms. Warwick a round of applause. And then NBA superstar Kevin Durant and the Durant Foundation donated $500,000 to BSU. But wait, there's more. BSU hosted the second HBCU Entrepreneurship Conference with 180 universities participating. And we recognized 1,050 students who made the fall 2023 Dean's List. Give those students a round of applause. And as we look to the future, know that BSU is embarking on a new journey with Howard University on the first University Affiliated Research Center grant awarded to an HBCU, a $90 million grant from the Department of Defense. We have also seen just wonderful examples of excellence among our students in a variety of competitive venues: athletic competitions, robotics, cheerleading, the band, the Royal Court competitions, academic competitions, as well as esports and gaming, and the list goes on and on. Among the excellence seen for our students are two exemplars who took the national and international stage this year. I'd like to take this moment to welcome back to the campus our very own Bulldog, who took to the Broadway stage in his role of Michael Jackson in MJ the Musical. He went on to win a Tony Award for his performance and later was nominated for a Grammy Award. He will soon be taken to the stage in the UK. Please welcome back our student, Miles Frost. We love you, Miles. We're so very proud of you. We also want to give a shout out to another student who isn't with us today, but deserving of recognition as yet another example of excellence, and that's Justina Miles. She was noted. Yes, you can give her a round of applause. She was noted for her signing interpretation during the Super Bowl halftime performance, and for Rihanna and Shirley Ralph, and with her own performance brought greater awareness to the talents and abilities of individuals who are hearing impaired. She was recently featured on the cover of British Vogue magazine. Give her a round of applause. The last exemplar I would like to highlight this morning epitomizes what it means to be a Bulldog, a lifelong learner. Although it had been 50 years since he had been on a college campus, he decided to go back to school and enrolled here in 2020, studying psychology. He will graduate today at the age of 79. Please help me congratulate Cleveland Ray Artis. Yes, Bowie State University is racing to excellence. Class of 2023, the baton will soon be passed to you. Know that your BSU family will always be here to celebrate you and your achievements, and always lifting you up to reach your greatest potential. It is now my honor to bring forward the Regent from the University of the System of Maryland, Regent Wood, to bring remarks to the graduating class. Please help me welcome Regent Wood.
Thank you, President Bro, and good morning. I am delighted to have this opportunity to extend best wishes and congratulations from the entire University System of Maryland and the Board of Regents. We want to express our deep appreciation to your outstanding president, Dr. Amita H. Bro, her leadership team, yes, her leadership team, and the outstanding Bowie State University faculty and staff. Thanks to your collective vision, leadership, and hard work, Bowie State University continues to thrive as an institution of educational excellence and impactful service. We are also honored to be here with our distinguished commencement speaker, Kenneth C. Frazier, whose life and career are truly inspiring. Mr. Frazier will be formally introduced a little bit later in the program. We look forward to your address. But most importantly, We are honored to be here to recognize and congratulate you, the Bowie State University class of 2023. Congratulations. Your hard work and sacrifice have paid off. I also know your family and friends take great pride in what you have accomplished. They have shared in your sacrifice and certainly should share in your success today. And today, you become an enduring part of BSU's proud and impressive legacy. The knowledge and experience that you have received here, that you have earned here, are yours forever. So once again, on behalf of the entire University System of Maryland and the Board of Regents, we offer you congratulations and best wishes for the years to come. Thank you.
Bulldogs, we can do better than that. Let's give him a rousing round of applause. Thank you, Regent Wood, for your remarks. I am pleased to now present to you Senior Class President, Mr. Kamal Stith, who will be followed by Graduate Student President Michael McGee, both of whom will bring greetings.
Good morning, good morning. All right. Before I start this speech, I would like to say thank you to my family for supporting me throughout all these years. Also, I would like to thank all the families for showing out tonight. So give yourself a round of applause for the graduates, please. I wouldn't be here without the support of the Epic administration, my e-board, Coach T, President Bro. It's just a lot of phenomenal, powerful women on this campus that helped me get here today. These 4 years have flown by, but I'm grateful to be standing here giving you this speech. This past semester has tested us a lot, but we've grown. Our college story has been anything and everything but normal. We saw normal our freshman fall semester, but then got blindsided by COVID-19. And since then, we've been trying to readjust to what normal is. My story is just like some of yours, an inner city kid trying to create a better life. Someone who's trying to become a role model in his community for future generations to look up to. Someone who has experienced the ups and downs of living in the city, and someone who has grieved friends and family and uses it as motivations to change the stars. Growing up, my parents would say, leave a place better than how you found it. And as a class, we have helped this institution blossom in ways it was not prepared for. It has now become a top 20 HBCU in the nation, the best HBCU in the state of Maryland. As a class, we have so many businesses, from lashes to hair, nails, photography, clothing brands, graphics. It's a one-stop shop. As interns, we had people in the U.S. Capitol, House of Representatives, the DOT. We are everywhere. And we're more than just graduates. We are entrepreneurs. We are innovators, moguls within our own domain. Today is a day where you should laugh, cry, and reminisce. Laugh with friends, as you have accomplished a goal that we sought out for many years. Cry because you have sacrificed so much for this moment. And reminisce as you see how much you've grown and blossomed since you arrived at college. All our paths are different, but today it has intertwined as we walk across this stage. As a college student, we are forced to experience the good and bad of being away from home. We experience the independency of being away from home, being able to roam the world as we choose. The downfall comes when our world crashes and we don't know how to comfort ourselves without our rooms at home or our family to come to. We are forced to cope with the world that we live in. There's a quote I once heard: "The function of a man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my times in the days trying to prolong them. I shall use my time." I hope that you have lived and experienced as much as you could in these past years. As you go in the next phase of life, live for the day because you cannot replay yesterday. Make an impact on those around you because you are remembered on how you make people feel. After you walk the stage, it is okay not to know what's next. The path for you will light up in due time, but remember that dreams can become a distraction just as it can become a goal. Every day is a battle, whether you win or lose. You must redo these steps again tomorrow. Today's a win because we are all walking across this stage. So today, celebrate with your friends. Do a wraparound with them because you deserve it. Thank you for allowing me to guide you to this point. And so now you must finish your race. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everyone. Come on, show some love, show some love. We graduating. Good morning, everyone. All right, good morning, administrators, staff, special guest, our beloved President, Amita H. Bro. Special good morning to the graduating class of Spring 2023. All right, my name is Michael McGee. I am from the College of Education Counseling Psychology Program, and I am the outgoing Graduate Student Association President. So I want to greet you this morning and leave you with a message that we can carry on for the rest of our lives. So here's the message. We are not done yet. With so much going on in the world today, we are the new leaders. We are the new leaders in advanced technology. We are the new leaders in mental and physical health care. We are the new leaders when it comes to creating political influences. And yes, we are the new leaders when it comes to mastering human development. Do not take second seat to anyone. Over the last 3 to 4 years, we have been trained and inspired to be bold. So allow your boldness to shine. Do not be afraid to make changes, to stand up and advocate, to step out on faith, to be the leaders that they know that we are. This is just a stepping stone to our greatness. We have worked so hard to get to this moment. So now, what are we prepared to do with it? We are not done yet. So I want to say thank you to everyone out there. And BSU, come on, show some love, BSU. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Stith and Mr. McGee, for those inspiring and moving remarks. We will now have special recognitions from Ms. Karen Johnson Shahid, Executive Vice President and General Counsel and Chief of Staff.
Thank you, President Bro. Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to recognize the constituencies and platform guests who are celebrating this Spring 2023 commencement with us today. First, I'd like to recognize the first gentleman of Bowie State University, the husband of our president, Mr. Melvin Bro. I'd like to recognize my colleagues and fellow members of the President's Cabinet here on the platform, starting with Dr. Carl Goodman, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Michael Atkins, Interim Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Brian Clemens, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Mr. Maurice Tyler, Vice President for Information Technology. Mr. Brent Swinton, Vice President for Philanthropic Engagement. Mr. Clyde Dowdy Jr., Vice President for Athletics and Recreation, and Ms. Cassandra Robinson, Director of University Relations and Marketing. We had some special guests with us today. I'd like to recognize, if he's still here, the mayor of the city of Bowie was with us today, Mayor Tim Adams, and give him a round of applause. We also have with us the chair of President Biden's Board of Advisors on HBCUs and the president of Delaware State University, Dr. Tony Allen. I believe also with us is Ms. Elise Jones of the White House Initiative on HBCUs. Let's show them some HBCU love. I'd like to recognize the leaders of our shared governance bodies. Dr. Taisha Burks, Chair of the Faculty Senate. Mr. George Jones, Chair of the Staff Council. You've already heard from Mr. Camus Stith, representing the senior class, and Mr. Michael McGee, representing the Graduate Student Association. We are also pleased to have with us the Bowie State University National Alumni Association President, Mr. Darren Swain. I'd like to recognize our deans and military officer for our university, beginning with Dr. George Aqua, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Lawrence McNeil, Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Rhonda Jetter, Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Cheryl Blackman, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Dr. Cosmos Wakafa, Interim Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Amani Jennings, Dean of Students, Ms. Sophia Sotilio, Dean of the Thurgood Marshall Library, and Lieutenant Colonel Kareem Fernandez, the Department Chair for Military Science. I'd like to recognize our Grand Marshal, Dr. Sherelle Briscoe, our mace bearer, Dr. William Lewis, the Assistant Director of our Concert Choir, Mr. Brandon Felder, and also Director of the University Band, Mr. Billy Bennett. And President Bro has already recognized our outstanding faculty and dedicated staff and administrators. Can you please just give them another round of applause for our faculty and staff? We'd like to recognize the members of the Commencement Committee and the volunteers who are supporting today's ceremony. Can you please stand to be recognized? Commencement Committee members and volunteers. We have so many examples of excellence among the faculty and staff at Bowie State University. They are distinguished in research, teaching, and service. They ensure our students are lifelong learners beyond graduation. Whoa. We could not be here today without the hard work and support of our volunteers. I'd like to recognize the Board of Visitors, including the Spirituality Ad Hoc Committee, the National Alumni Association, and the BSU Foundation Board. Let's give them all a round of applause. Lastly, and most importantly, we would like to thank all the parents, the guardians, spouses, grandparents, and significant others of the class of 2023. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Ms. Shahid, and all who have come to share with us on this joyous occasion. Every year, we recognize our reunion class and other graduates celebrating milestones. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to recognize our distinguished Golden graduates celebrating 50 years. It is our privilege to honor you. For 50 years ago, you celebrated your graduation, and the campus was a little different at that time, I do believe. You proudly adorned your academic regalia, and you assembled in the back of Banneker Hall, marched out from the Keldon Gym, and graduated on the lawn in front of Holmes Hall. we boldly welcome you home to your alma mater. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you, Golden graduates. Welcome back. Have a great visit back, and we look forward to seeing you at homecoming not too far from now. Welcome back home. Thank you, and please be seated and continue to enjoy your time back here on campus. I'd like to, at this time, ask that we hear from the combined voices as they bring forward a musical selection. The combined voices of BSU will now present for your enjoyment City Called Heaven, arranged by Josephine Polanitz, directed by Professor Brandon Felder.
Oh, fix me. Fix me.
Wow. Thank you, combined voices of Bowie State University and Professor Brandon Felder, for that amazing selection. Let's give them another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very privileged today to welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Kenneth C. Frazier, retired chairman and CEO of Merck & Company, Inc., chairman of Health Assurance Initiatives, General Catalyst. Kenneth C. Frazier is the former chairman and CEO of Merck following his retirement from more than 30 years with the company, including a decade-long tenure as CEO. In his retirement from Merck, Ken committed himself to organizations dedicated to leading social change and building greater equity for all people. He is the founder, the co-founder, and co-chair of 110, a coalition of leading organizations committed to upskilling, hiring, and promoting 1 million Black Americans into family-sustaining jobs. In addition, he is chairman for Health Assurance Initiatives at the venture capital firm General Catalyst, where he advises on investments and partnerships for companies that are well-positioned to help transform the healthcare industry through collaborative and responsible innovation. Prior to joining Merck in 1992, Ken was a partner with Drinker, Biddle, & Reith. He sits on the boards of Weill Cornell Medicine, Icon Therapeutics, the National Constitution Center, Paradigm, and Cornerstone Christian Academy in Philadelphia. He is also a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, the American Philosophical Society, the Council of the American Law Institute, the American Bar Association, and a fellow of the College of Physicians of Philadelphia. Additionally, Ken is co-chair of the Legal Services Corporation's Leaders Council. As a strong advocate for social justice and economic inclusion, Ken is the recipient of numerous awards, especially in the legal, business, and humanitarian fields. Ken was named one of the world's greatest leaders by Fortune magazine and was also named Time's 100 most influential people twice. He became the first recipient of the Forbes Lifetime Achievement Award for Healthcare, and his peers named Ken Chief Executive Magazine's CEO of the Year. Ken and his wife Andrea are known for their many philanthropic initiatives that help advance health, healthcare, and education, including support for HBCUs. Ken was once quoted as saying, "Businesses exist to deliver value to society." Please help me welcome our dear friend, Kenneth C. Frazier.
Thank you, Dr. Bro, for that kind and somewhat long introduction. I really appreciate it. I'm just sorry that my parents aren't around to hear it, because they never thought I would amount to much. I also want to give my thanks to Regent Wood, Provost Goodman, the Bowie State Deans, Mr. Swain, the class presidents, and other distinguished guests joining us on this special occasion. And most especially, I want to thank today's graduates. Good morning, BSU. At the very outset, I think we should again also pay our sincere respect to those most responsible for keeping this great institution alive, the faculty and staff of Bowie State University. And we should also again recognize and show our respect and appreciation to those who paved the way for you to arrive at this glorious day, your parents, your family, and friends. Graduates, now let's all stand and give them a standing ovation. They really believe in you. When I pulled up here this morning at 7 o'clock, there were a lot of people in these stands. 2 hours before this began, and I think that's another piece of really direct evidence in how much they believe in you. I feel blessed to be with you all today, and I'm grateful to Bowie State for this prestigious recognition, the highest honor bestowed by the university. It'll allow me to finally be a member of Bulldog Nation. And that's important because Bowie State is a special institution known for outstanding academics and its groundbreaking role as the oldest historically black university in Maryland. Now, my connection to Bowie State revolves around its support for the African American community, but it also is a bit personal. As you've heard already, President Breaux and her husband Melvin are longtime friends from well before Aminta became the first female president of Bowie and before Melvin became its first dude. Mel, as I know him, was one of the first black partners in a large, prestigious law firm in Philadelphia. In those days, black partners were rare in Philadelphia and everywhere else too. And as a young black attorney struggling to succeed in the practice of law, I found myself needing his support and guidance. Without it, I probably wouldn't be here on this momentous day, and surely not as the former CEO of a pharmaceutical company like Merck. But more about that later. Esteemed graduates, congratulations on your achievement. Many of you, many of us had to work extra hard for the chance at a college education. But you made it happen, and the degree and credentials you leave with today will open doors of opportunity. You've altered a pattern that too often defines black Americans, 3/4 of whom will never have the college degree you just earned. I suspect that right now you're feeling a mixture of feelings, joy and pride, and maybe a little bit nervous about what comes next. Degree in hand, you must now combine your education with your own personal ambition, curiosity, and energy to help make a difference in a world that needs what you have to offer. We live in a society where equitable access to opportunity is lacking. Underrepresented people face more than their share of society's failings, from educational and employment inequities to gun violence to poverty and lack of health care. I'm not here to make you feel more nervous about your future. That's not my aim. Rather than to discourage, I'm reminding you, though, of the mantle that you're taking up. Because the education you've earned is the key to the doors of opportunity for yourselves and for others. You are now among a select few with a Bowie State degree, and that's special. It has the potential to do a great deal for you. With this special power, you are empowered to create change. The good news is that you're not alone in the fight. Look to your left and look to your right. Your classmates and those who've gone before you will come, and those who will come after you are also change makers. Together, you can be a generation that creates change on par with those who led the civil rights movement in the 50s and the 60s, and perhaps even better. It's important to note that change isn't made up, however, of collective action. In fact, it's built on the actions of individuals like you. Our next wave of change will be built on the strength of Bowie State graduates and others who use their individual power, their agency, to help others. Too often, people look at society's complicated challenges and give up before they begin. Despite how daunting society's challenges seem, you can be an agent of change. Mentor someone, volunteer at a school career day, join employee networks at your future employer, go back to your neighborhoods and encourage the children who come behind you. In other words, become an agent for good, and as you forge ahead, look over your shoulder every now and then so you can reach back and give someone else a lift, to open a door of opportunity that maybe they wouldn't have dared to knock on. Consider the example of Rehan Staten, who was born and raised here in Bowie, Maryland, and who was at one time matriculating here at Bowie State. When he was in high school, his teachers told him that he should enroll in remedial classes and forget about college. After graduating from high school, Rehan went to work as a garbage collector to support his family, which faced major medical and financial challenges. But while he was working on those trucks, his fellow workers, many of whom had been formerly incarcerated, told him that he was indeed highly intelligent and should pursue higher education. Well, you may know that just yesterday, Rehan Staten graduated from Harvard Law School. And he is now on his way to practice law at one of the top law firms in the country. And all of this happened because his mentors, themselves sanitation workers, believed in him and pushed him to achieve his full potential. He said about his co-workers, and I quote, "It was the first time in my life that people were lifting me up for the sake of lifting me up." It's also a great reminder that inspiration and opportunity come in many different forms and can come from a variety of places, even from the back of a garbage truck. I mentioned earlier that Mel Bro was an early mentor who had a profound impact on my life. I'd like to tell you briefly how. I met Mel when I was a 23-year-old law school graduate, just getting my start in the rarefied air of a prestigious, some might say snobby, Philadelphia law firm. To me, Mel was the epitome of mainstream success. Smooth, sophisticated, polished success. In other words, a brother at the top of his game. By contrast, I was a young brother from the hood, the inner city neighborhood of North Philly, and not at all prepared for what it took to be successful at a law firm downtown. You could say I was a bit out of my depth, and maybe more directly, you could say I was a bit of a knucklehead. Fortunately, Mel was also a great mentor. When I would visit him, mostly to complain, he would fix his steady gaze on me, concentrating on what I was saying with an occasional nod, calmly inviting me to go on. Mel was a good listener, but he was more than that. He never shied away from telling me what I needed to hear, especially when I didn't want to hear it. This probably won't surprise you, but as a young lawyer coming from the inner city to a predominantly white firm, I didn't exactly embrace the opportunity at first. And it wasn't just because I felt like I didn't fit in and was undervalued by the senior partners. It was also because I didn't feel like the kind of law I was practicing was meaningful enough. However, when I was ready to give up, Mel insisted that I accept the challenge of proving and improving myself as a lawyer. In essence, he urged me to believe in myself at a time when my self-esteem was fragile. I was a neophyte, a beginner, feeling the powerful effects of what psychologists call imposter syndrome. I felt like a pretender, a counterfeit, and I doubted my own abilities. When I wanted to give in to my insecurities, Mel used his wisdom and experience to help me see that I had a lot to give and also a lot yet to learn. Decades later, when I was able to help exonerate a wrongfully accused man on death row and later becoming CEO of one of the world's leading companies, I was grateful to Mel for insisting that I believe in my own potential. So now is the part of the speech when the old guy tries to give you some advice as you venture out from this beautiful campus to a world that sometimes can seem rather ugly. My first piece of advice is to always, always believe in yourselves and do not be afraid. You are here today surrounded by people who have always believed in you. Don't let others shake your confidence in what God put you on this earth to do. All too often, young black people are given messages that they are undeserving and lack the capabilities of others. Don't believe it. Bowie State has equipped you with a most valuable asset, your education. Education is the great equalizer for individuals and a most powerful tool that can be used to change the world. Many of you could have gone anywhere, but you chose Bowie State. You chose to be educated in an HBCU. As graduates of one of our greatest HBCUs, you are proud inheritors of a tradition of people like the fearless fighters for justice and freedom, Thurgood Marshall, Martin Luther King Jr., and John Lewis. Great poets and storytellers like Toni Morrison, Nikki Giovanni, and Oprah Winfrey. And of course, the first black and female vice president of the United States, Kamala Harris. All of them used their HBCU educations to change this country for the better. So now, my brothers and sisters, it is time for you to take up the cause, the unfinished business of America, to strive tirelessly for opportunity, justice, and equality for all of our people. I've found that to appreciate one's role in the ongoing quest to elevate our people, it's useful to look both forward and backward. Looking back, I want you to celebrate the storied history of black people in this country, especially our struggles and resilience. Know that you are the fruits of their pain, endurance, and refusal to give in to the forces of racial oppression. Our ancestors literally shed blood to create the opportunity that you have before you today. Now we need you to go out and make yourselves felt and heard. And while you stand on the shoulders of those sturdy and strong-willed black people who came before us, it is equally important for you to look forward, because whether you like it or not, you are now the exemplars and the role models that future generations of black people will look to. They will need to stand on your shoulders. Too often, images of black people in the media are examples of what not to become. The criminal offender on the news or a high school dropout is too likely to be represented by a black person, most likely a black male. Our images of success are too often limited to athletes and entertainers. Younger black people need to see examples like you, men and women who are college graduates, successful in the workplace, responsible for their families, and contributors to their community. Which brings me to the last point. Get involved in your community. Bryan Stevenson, the great social activist and advocate for people facing the death penalty, says that he came to realize that his skills and his passion for the law would never be enough to drive the change he hoped to create. He said what's needed are two things: proximity to those who are suffering from injustice and love for them. He says we can't hope to change the world if we're not willing to get close to those who are suffering from society's most cruel injustices. As a result of these injustices, there's a profound sense of hopelessness that shapes the lives of too many young people in our community. It is that lack of hope that gives rise to violence, abuse, addiction, and other pathologies. In addition to being close to the most despised, neglected, and disadvantaged people in society, we also must find room in our hearts for true empathy, caring, and love. And here I quote Matthew 25:40, where Jesus says, "Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for the least of my brothers and sisters, you did for me." No one is better positioned than you, the Bowie State class of 2023, to drive necessary change on behalf of all oppressed and disadvantaged people. Don't let anyone take away the power that's in your hands as you leave these hallowed grounds. So I'd like to close with a quote from Nelson Mandela that has inspired me and given me courage in some of my hardest times. Mandela said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. As we let our light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Try to remember that and always look back for others that you can help. It will really make a difference, just like Mel did for me. And remember, when someone in need hears opportunity knocking, it's because someone like you is on the other side of the door. So congratulations again, Bowie State University class of 23. I can't wait to see the waves of change you will create for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frazier. Please join me at the podium. I'm honored to present you with this token of appreciation on behalf of Bowie State University to commemorate this day. Thank you again. Let's give them another round of applause. The BSU Concert Band will now perform for our listening pleasure, Barnum and Bailey's Favorite by Carl King, led by director Billy Bennett. Thank you, Mr. Bennett, and the concert band. Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to present the honorary degree of Humane Letters and a citation on behalf of Bowie State University to Mr. Kenneth C. Frazier. Mr. Frazier, would you please join me at the podium? Whereas Mr. Frazier is a graduate of Pennsylvania State University, and whereas Mr. Frazier earned a Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School and was a partner with the Philadelphia law firm of Drinker, Biddle, and Reith, and whereas Mr. Frazier has distinguished himself over the span of a 30-year career, holding positions of responsibility, including General Counsel and Chairman and CEO at Merck Incorporated, Inc., and whereas Mr. Frazier is co-founder and co-chair of 110, a coalition of leading organizations committed to upskilling, hiring, and promoting 1 million Black Americans into family-sustaining jobs. And whereas Mr. Frazier received the Harvard Law School Association Award in 2018, the highest honor given by the prestigious association, in recognition of his extraordinary service to the legal profession, Harvard Law School, and the public. And whereas Mr. Frazier became the first recipient of the Forbes Lifetime Achievement Award for Healthcare. Whereas Mr. Frazier's commitment to social justice and economic inclusion has been well evidenced by receiving numerous awards and honors, the Anti-Defamation League Courage Against Hate Award, the Botwinick Prize in Business Ethics from Columbia Business School, the Legion in Leadership Award from the Yale School of Management, the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund National Equal Justice Award, and the National Minority Equality Forum's Lifetime Achievement Award. And whereas Mr. Frazier sits on the boards of Weill Cornell Medicine, Icon Therapeutics, the National Constitution Center, Paradigm, and Cornerstone Christian Academy in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, therefore, be it known, for all of these reasons, Kenneth C. Frazier superbly exemplifies the qualities represented by the honorary degree and is one deemed worthy to receive this honor. Upon recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Be it known further that a copy of this honorary degree citation will be presented for filing in the archives of Bowie State University for the enlightenment and encouragement of all, done this 26th day of May, Anno Domini 2023. Congratulations, Dr. Frazier.
Now I can officially say BSU.
Well done, Dr. Frazier. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the honor graduates for the class of 2023. Dr. Goodman, please come forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the honor graduates for the class of 2023. The name appears in the program. Will those graduates listed under the program under academic recognitions please rise? These graduates are persons who have transferred to Bowie State University and have earned 30 to 59 credits with a GPA of 3.5 to a 4.0. Congratulations. Please be seated. The undergraduates listed in the program under Latin honors have earned 60 or more credits at Bowie State University while maintaining a GPA of 3.5 to a 4.0. Will the following graduates please rise? Danielle Akibo Brett, Camille Allen, Steve Brown, Jill Cruz, Ingrid Killer Pinda, Janaea Earl, Kyle Fernandez, William Goodman Jr., Natalie Gora, Claire Baptiste, Sheila Jones Wagner, Tamir Kamara, Mohammed Korgra, Ariana Pettyjohn, Marissa Ruffin, Valerie Scannell, Elaine Thomas, and Madeline Vieira Amaya. These graduates have completed their degree with a perfect cumulative GPA of a 4.0. Let's give these honors graduates a well-deserved round of applause. Please be seated. Will those graduates listed as cum laude please rise? These graduates have a cumulative grade point average of a 3.5 to a 3.64. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will those graduates listed as magna cum laude please rise? These graduates have a cumulative grade point average between 3.65 and a 3.84. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will those graduates listed as summa cum laude please rise? These graduates are graduating with the highest honors, have average GPAs between a 3.85 and a 4.0. Congratulations. Please be seated. Please join me in giving all of our honor graduates a round of applause. Thank you once again for your commitment in being Bowie bold and displaying your outstanding academic excellence here at Bowie State University.
Graduates, you have reached the most significant part of the program. You will receive instructions from the university marshals. We ask you to remain seated for the duration of the entire ceremony. Madam President, I would like to present Dr. Carl B. Goodman, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will present the candidates for the conferring of degrees.
Madam President, I have the honor of announcing the academic deans who present the candidates for degrees. It is my pleasure to present the first academic dean, Dr. Cosmas McCoffer, Interim Dean of Graduate Studies.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership please rise? Madam President, these candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership are recommended by the faculty for admittance into the community of scholars for the degree in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the graduate faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maryland and University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. You may proceed to the stage with your faculty escort to be vested with the hood appropriate to your degree.
Dr. Sharon Anderson Davis. The impact of principal's leadership style in relation to teacher efficacy in urban elementary schools in a mid-Atlantic state. Dr. Marco Lavert Brooks, Professional Development, examining the perspectives of technology teachers on technology and the great leadership practices of high school principals supporting innovative technology for instruction in 2 urban public charter high schools in a mid-Atlantic district. Dr. Dorothy Dixon Clowers, Title I Elementary Principals' Perspectives on the Effects of Parent Engagement on Students' Absences, Motivation, and Achievement in a Mid-Atlantic Urban School District. Dr. Elizabeth Olushola Fadairo, examining how school leaders' practices affect teacher attrition in elementary schools in an urban district. Dr. Oluseun Holmes, Teachers' Perspectives, Integration of Technological Tools in Teaching Mathematics to 4th grade students in Title I schools in a mid-Atlantic state. Dr. Melissa Ann Mack, a phenomenological study of reading motivation and the literacy journeys of high-achieving African-American adolescent males. Dr. Sharon Michelle Marshall Oladokun, Navigating School Choice, the Perspectives of West African Immigrant Parents. Dr. Jewel Levon Rich, Leading on Empty, Examining the Effects of Work-Related Stress and Burnout of School Principals in a Large School District in a Mid-Atlantic state. Dr. Carlos Duane Richardson, Black Girl STEM, an anti-deficit examination of science, technology, and engineering and mathematics, interest and persistence in 2 charter urban high schools. Dr. Consuela Alethea Natasha Robinson, middle school students' perceptions of school climate in 2 Mid-Atlantic suburban school districts, pre- and post-pandemic related school closures. Dr. Stephen Thorne, Young, Gifted, and Black, a thematic analysis of the experiences of first-generation Black males in a Catholic university in a mid-Atlantic state.
Will the candidates graduating with master's degrees please rise? Madam President, it is my honor to present the candidates for the Masters of Business Administration, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology, Master of Education in Culturally Responsive Teacher Leadership, Master of Arts in English, Master of Education in Supervision and Leadership, Master of Arts in Human Resource Development, Master of Science in Information Systems, Master of Arts in Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Arts in Organizational Communications, Master of Public Administration, Master of Education in Reading, Master of Education in School Counseling, Master of Arts in Special Education, Master of Arts in School Psychology, and Master of Arts in Teaching. Madam President, these candidates have certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for their respective degree and are recommended by the faculty for admittance into the community of scholars for the degrees in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the faculty by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maryland and University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology, Master of Education in Culturally Responsive Teacher Leadership, Master of Arts in English, Master of Education in Supervision and Leadership, Master of Arts in Human Resource Development, Master of Science in Information Systems, Master of Arts in Mental Health Counseling, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Arts in Organizational Communication, Master of Public Administration, Master of Education in Reading, Master of Education in School Counseling, Master of Arts in Special Education, Master of Arts in School Counseling, Master of Arts in Teaching, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to this degree. Graduates, you may now pass, turn, hood. Congratulations. You may be seated at this time.
Madam President, it is my honor to introduce Dr. George Akwa, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates graduating in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Madam President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences of presenting these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Arts in Arts, Bachelor of Science in Bioinformatics, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Communications, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Computer Technology, Bachelor of Arts in English, Bachelor of Science in Government, Bachelor of Science in History, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Science in Theater, and Bachelor of Science in Visual Communications and Digital Media Arts. Please be seated.
Madam President, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Lawrence McNeil, Dean of the College of Business.
Will all the candidates graduating in the College of Business please rise? Madam President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty in the College of Business of presenting these candidates for the following degree: Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with concentrations in accounting, economics, entrepreneurship and small business management, finance, general business, data analytics, management, management information systems, and marketing. Graduates, please be seated.
Madam President, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Rhonda Jeter, Dean of the College of Education.
Will all the candidates graduating in the College of Education please rise? Madam President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty in the College of Education of presenting these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education, Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Special Education, and Bachelor of Science in Sports Management. Please be seated.
Madam President, it's my honor to introduce Dr. Cheryl Blackman, Dean of the College of Professional Studies.
Will all the candidates graduating in the College of Professional Studies please rise? Madam President, I have the I have the honor on behalf of the faculty in the College of Professional Studies of presenting these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Child and Adolescent Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Bachelor of Science in Sociology, and Bachelor of Arts in Social Work. Please be seated.
Will all candidates for the bachelor degrees in all colleges please rise? Madam President, as presented by our illustrious deans, these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Sciences are recommended by the faculty for admittance into the community of scholars for the degrees in which they have qualified.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Sciences with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. And now, graduates, we are ready for the moment you all have been waiting for, the turning of the tassels. On the count of 3, you will be asked to turn your tassel from right to left, signifying you have crossed over that great stage to this point in time. Bulldogs, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, turn your tassel. Graduates, the marshals will now escort you to the stage. Once you receive your diploma, please take a photo and return to your seat until all degrees are conferred. Please follow the instruction of the marshals as you approach the stage. Again, graduates, the marshals will now escort you to the stage. Once you receive your diploma, please take a photo and return to your seat until all degrees are conferred. You may proceed with your marshals. Move it in the back completely. Yeah. Father, yeah. You know, okay, this one work. Let's put it all the way in the back.
Kristen R. Ramroop.
Sharon Anderson Davis.
Jalen R. Norris.
Dr. Marco Lavert Brooks.
Asia Leela Cole.
Dr. Dorothy Dixon Clowers.
Kenya Latrice Shanae Johnson.
Dr. Elizabeth Olushola Fadairo.
Bria Monique Davis.
Dr. Oluseun Holmes.
Siminalua Hedahola Abeye.
Dr. Melissa Ann Mack.
Kaya Wimberly. Sorry, Kaya.
Dr. Sharon Michelle Marshall Oludakun.
Kimani Reza Hodges.
Dr. Jewel Lavon Rich.
Briche Tatiana Robinson.
Dr. Carlos Duane Richardson.
Stacisa Saro de Souza.
Dr. Consuela Alethea Natasha Robinson.
Butahina Atu Ahalutha.
Cordell Milton Ray Jr.
Bonnie Renee Trotman Johnson.
Curtis L. Nabonet.
Kyle Connolly.
Clayt Jackson.
Nia Imani Riddick.
Erica Johnson.
Nair Villarreal.
Michael Lamont McGee.
Trin Lay.
Olusegun Joseph Odubela.
Shakila Gray.
Abisola Olani Kweku.
Naya Stenbar.
Boluwatife Isaac Onakunle.
Talea Herbert.
Chukwuwe Mobimo.
Jordan Christopher Dent.
Chinea Golden Okolo.
Chi Joke David Okoro.
Trinity Latisse Mathis.
Tony Chika Anugo.
Isaiah C. Hall.
Kalina Zalora.
Candace C. Carter.
Avery Cornell Queen.
Jasmine S. Blackman.
Lindsay Marie Burnham.
Sherry Catherine Hubbard.
Rama Roseni.
Tamika Raquel Coates.
Lana Sharadi.
Talea Austin.
Levon Floyd.
Tanae Smith.
Darius Lawrence Boris.
Olutoyosi Ajayi.
Keshe Patrice Burke.
Kimberly Norwood Ingram.
Moriba Sise.
Kobe Ayite.
Rebecca Miata Akimarere.
Joshua Clark.
Jordan Christina Turner Bailey.
Timothy Tyrone Moorhead Jr.
Adair Deneen Crabb.
Darren Coleman.
Pia Denise Perry Jones.
Cole Bindless.
Sydney Frederick.
Ashley Etta Jackson.
Anisha Jackson.
Nicole Renee English.
Aaron McAuliffe.
Daniel Gerard Madigan.
Jocelyn Sage Riat.
Randy Wendell Prout.
Chelsea Field Arlentico.
Jasmine Anderson.
Ayman Asulama.
Deborah Temitope Aigusi.
Renee Patrice Pert.
Sabrina Kathleen Simpson.
Erica Michelle Gray.
Tavian Deshawn Floyd.
Ronise Ford.
Jana Takia Nash.
Kamari Brown.
Felicia Renee Hardy.
James Demery.
Dejanay Greer.
Angel Major.
Talania Hutton.
Chandrea Purnell.
Michaela Peterson.
Siobhan Monique Campbell.
Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second. Olivia Watts.
Zaimat Bayero.
Tamani Tiana Jamat.
Alawume Akifaleye.
Jamari Blackman.
Erin Marie Brown.
Debarachi Obasi.
Miles W. Moody.
Susanna Sherman.
India C. Mallard.
Devin Barrington Samuda.
Ariana Fobbs.
Sudana Thomas, magna cum laude.
Camry Johnson, summa cum laude.
Desiree Anderson.
Amari Chambers, cum laude.
Triana Johnson, magna cum laude.
Raquel Foye, magna cum laude.
Shamari Danielle Thomas.
Daniel Lamar Young.
Patricia Skinner.
Chris Harris.
Lemuel Troy Alston.
Trina Susan Gantz.
Marisa Alexa Starr Ruffin, summa cum laude.
Kennedy Sierra Howard, academic recognition.
Jabria Dejanay Shade.
David Akikole.
Second Lieutenant Mohammed Carbo.
Keith Banser.
Stephen Alton Brown.
Ashley Antoinette Small, summa cum laude.
Aisata Laminatu Conti, summa cum laude.
Jalen Brianne Moody, magna cum laude.
Kamsi Nebo.
Aaliyah Nicole Brown, cum laude.
Adenike Olarewaju, cum laude.
Golda Nukango.
Fatima S. Kura, cum laude.
Clinton Nkunju Baka.
Madison Lynn Rose.
Ala Patricia Bisahoyo.
Denasia Lee.
Catherine Samantha Palacios.
Misa Gould Mooring.
Lauren Kelly Colin Mejejos.
Janice Lee Lipscomb, magna cum laude.
Shaniqua Jackson.
Lawrence Bryant.
Allison Manalo Mohiku, cum laude.
Alana Marie Demings.
Sadaf Parveen.
Rondez Green.
Gregory J. Pryor.
Alexis Kiani Johnson. Kayla Alexis Kiani Johnson.
Britannia Lamy.
Ian Brown.
Kiera Murray, magna cum laude.
Anaya Ashanti Andrews.
Richard H. Gadsden.
Julian Alexander Kavanaugh.
Naveen Singh, cum laude.
Joshua Mandela Daniel.
John Alexander Briscoe Jr., cum laude.
Damonte Maddox.
Antonio M. Cunningham.
Mene Bagudu, cum laude.
Tyreek Medley.
Deja T. Brown.
Jelani Reed.
Taylor Brianna Carter, magna cum laude.
Javon Page, academic recognition.
Cecil T. Hunter.
Rajan Ramanaji, academic recognition.
Sanis Mahato.
Kyra Middleton.
Ikechi Aquara.
Josiah Weeks.
Michael A. Gregg II.
Demi J. Tompkins.
Ekene D. Ono, magna cum laude.
Prosper Uba.
Adriel Willard Jr.
Darius Wilson.
Elijah McDonald.
Emilson Amilcar Velasquez Bonilla.
Maceo Barbosa.
Anthony Doucette.
Akini Daniel.
Maya Brianna Chase.
Kevin J. Broom, cum laude.
Brianna Anaya McKinney.
Jonathan Bombade, summa cum laude.
Dara Lachelle Smith.
Gabriel Eldridge.
Kevin Lewis Mako.
Brett L. Dixon.
Khalil E.R. Williams, summa cum laude.
Elijah C. Bennett.
Hassan Mosley.
Ronald C. Hawkins III.
Eileen Bazzi.
Movado Malik Gray, summa cum laude.
Nyleza Lene Kelly.
Brandon George Singleton.
Monet Elisa Hammond.
Kiara J. Jennings, magna cum laude.
Gloria Asatu Kabia.
Obina Chiazo Kere, magna cum laude.
Tahira Muhammad.
Jashawn Jason Payne, magna cum laude.
Amanda Faye Bureaus, cum laude.
Victor A. Adekola.
Xavier Nathaniel Clark, cum laude.
Kahdidan Bekele, magna cum laude.
Aaliyah Olivia Rice.
Timothy C. Barnes, cum laude.
Kiran Graschi.
Emmanuel O. Bayeu.
India Alexis Jabria Hill.
Aaron J. Beach.
Taylor Hunter.
Gloria L. Mbolembe.
Yessica Lopez, cum laude.
Nena Ibenana, summa cum laude.
Cindy Stephanie Feliz.
Titilayo, Titilope, Titilolu Ayodele.
Nancy Martinez, cum laude.
Sanaya R. Jackson.
Virginia Carter, summa cum laude.
Louise Basog, magna cum laude.
Miriam Unjai. Takesha O. Herman. Lysandria Nichelle King, summa cum laude.
Bridget B. Open.
Brianna Tina Marie Smith.
Erica LaShawn Waddy.
LaDawn Williams, academic recognition.
Rachel Violet Sefton, cum laude.
Sarah L. Neal.
Jazeel Asaf Baez, magna cum laude.
Kalea Hodges.
Ariana P. Pettyjohn, summa cum laude.
Yvette Nicole Adams, magna cum laude.
Oluwafunmilola Ogunsheye.
Destiny Louise Thomas, cum laude.
Samantha L. Young.
LaDeja L. Tinsley.
Taylor Ashley Carey Mintz.
Camille Natalie Allen, summa cum laude.
Crystal M. England.
Abigail L. Richton, magna cum laude.
Azariah L. Gray.
Yasmin Mushta Hezazi, academic recognition.
Katia J. Wallace.
Lana Scott, summa cum laude.
Micaiah Gaskins.
Mohsen Hussein, magna cum laude.
Jakira Amari White.
Justin Robert Daly.
Valdel Lekane Tejuta, academic recognition.
Jahi Hendricks.
Dilis Nyungwa Chafong, cum laude.
Chad Quentin Bryan.
Shannon Nicole Thorns, magna cum laude.
Kalia Malika Russell.
Fatima Kumba Jaula.
Lorenz Baldwin.
Benita Shea Howard.
Hannah Marie Bullock, summa cum laude.
Sandra Ann Ebenki, cum laude.
Daniela Rivera.
Dwayne Marcus Bibb.
Cindy Roman, summa cum laude.
Jesus Toro.
Michelle Lawan Thompson.
Niall Thomas Oji.
Kimberly Alexis Austin.
Sanaya Janae McLean.
Lulu Nettie Blake.
Keenan B. Conley Jr.
Jade Aguilar, magna cum laude.
Triana Jordan.
Cedric Hawkins, cum laude.
Corey Lamonchelle Jr.
Rochelle Alexandria Walker.
Amanda Patience Pratt.
Sade Joy Johnson, summa cum laude.
Tanya Teckham.
Victoria Payne Chittum, summa cum laude.
Armani M. Lucas.
Kobe Celine Carissa Oliver.
Remington, Tennessee. Only science education major.
Amber Nicole Smith.
Kayla Marie Sykes, magna cum laude. Chrisia Christine Bromfield.
Abdulaziz Saud Atilayabi.
Brian U. Uzoma.
Jasmine Faulkner.
Marcus J. Ball.
Cerise Nicole Tuttle.
Yasmin E. Diggs.
Davina Elamay Dennis.
James Anthony Denny, cum laude.
Talia Williams.
Chelsea Davida Lewis.
Asia Simone Rogers.
Landon A. Severance.
Deja Latrice Dunson.
Tiana M. Clark.
Aaron J. Johnson.
Isaac Scott.
Janae C. Richardson.
Aubrey T. Ellison, magna cum laude.
Ariana Teray Palmer.
Jordan A. Ford.
Jordan Phillip, cum laude.
Melanie Elizabeth Gaylord.
Brandon Thomas.
Destiny A. Jackson.
Najee speaks farewell.
Shania Gordon.
Ayanle Hussein Jerde, magna cum laude.
Myron Matthews Jr.
Trayvon Antonio Frith, academic recognition.
Annie N. Huang, magna cum laude.
Olu Akinkoye.
Tamia Ashanti Reyes, summa cum laude.
Tanasia Deeds.
Ernest Desrel Juggins.
Naya Nicole Black.
Jalen Walters.
Yao Olajune.
You don't want Jawan? Larry Jawan Williams.
Damon G. Wilson.
Deja Wade, summa cum laude.
Rohan Reed.
Kareem Prass.
Tierra Rosser.
Patrice Simon Smith.
Dynasty Covell, cum laude.
Paige Jeanette Blake, the first student appointed to the President's Board of Advisors on HBCUs.
Breon Louise Boatwright.
Kiana Smith.
Jennifer Reyes.
Miriam Zainab Karoma.
Tyler Sawyer.
Madeline Selena.
Giselle Ayuchap.
Madeline Selena Varela Amaya, summa cum laude.
Shanice Joanne Dominique.
Keisha Johanny Medina Diaz.
Guy Christian Agnet.
Ines Karel Keon Zensi.
J.C. Penn.
Alvin C. Atuana.
Dominique Chanel Christopher.
Kelly A. Atabon. Courtney
Jamal Jefferson.
Courtney Matthews.
Jonathan Russell.
Denisha K. Barnes, magna cum laude.
Marie Paulette Tala.
Crystal Brown.
Abigail Casa, magna cum laude.
Tyra Scott.
Sequoia Porter.
Anaya N. Ingram.
Noah Wukuchu.
Willie Donald Vashon Brockington Sr.
Simone T. Harrison.
Isis Marie Johnson.
Kayla J. Lawrence, cum laude.
Erin N. Johnson.
Stephanie India McKelvey.
Dakaya Karima Floyd, magna cum laude.
Talisa M. Watson, summa honors.
Second Lieutenant Henry Edward Jackson III.
Brooke Lynn Parker, cum laude. Timmy S. Akindolere, magna cum laude. Nush Telvin Freeman. Jada Motley, magna cum laude. Hannah Grace Boa. Michael Kwamana Collins Open. Alma Khadija Bangura. Desiree Whittington. Cameron J. Holloway. Brandon Willie Lee. Thaddeus Donovan Kweme. Tamir Ali Kamara, academic recognition, summa cum laude. Alexander Odom. Toluwanimi Suniregun, academic recognition. Justin Odom, magna cum laude. Shantia Enos. Braxton S. Owens. Nikita Oria Stevens, academic recognition. James Everett Young, magna cum laude. Tremaine Whitehead. Olotunde Lewis Floyd. Diamond Shantae Austin. Leon Ajayi Porter. Mercy Thompson. Destiny Ruth Starling, cum laude. Caitlin Ann Marie Fleming. Alexis Victoria Van Langdingham, magna cum laude. Stephen Michael Weir. Jaden C. Klein. Eric Faulkner Scott II. Anthea Rhonda Glassman, magna cum laude. Dominique Santana Mitchell. Natalie Anna Gorey. Madison Dion Seed. Elaine Diane Thomas, summa cum laude. Kiera Michelle Williams, cum laude. Jane Michelle Considine, magna cum laude. Stanley Tokumbo Odujole, Jr. Carolyn Denise Russo, magna cum laude. Stephen Young, Jr. Catherine Powers Otten, summa cum laude. Anthony Randolph Rosemond, summa cum laude. Jamira Bridget Lee Timmons. Joshua T. Awe, magna cum laude. Krista Donnelly, magna cum laude. Denson Hurd III, summa cum laude. Jandice Mikael Michon Lata. Second Lieutenant Janie Earl, summa cum laude. Sheila Devon Jones Wagner, summa cum laude. Second Lieutenant Brian Anthony Farlow. Javon Nathaniel Wright. Second Lieutenant Joel Malik Gold, magna cum laude. Paris Latae Muse. Second Lieutenant Elias Tijani, magna cum laude. Jill Heather Cruz, summa cum laude. Second Lieutenant Michael Ryan Mouton, summa cum laude. Nilover Alhede, summa cum laude. Second Lieutenant Kyle Andrew Fernandez, summa cum laude. Felicia Siobhan Murray, magna cum laude. Second Lieutenant William Cassine Goodman, Jr., summa cum laude. Candace T. Kelly. Brianna Alicia Summers. Tracy Ann Valentine. Laura Kim. Gina Loren Serene, magna cum laude.
Cameron Levon Carney.
Janelle Courtney, magna cum laude.
Second Lieutenant Chidima Ugorji.
Lauren A. Williams.
India Naylor Nasheed.
Michael Ogunsalu.
Kashan Colbert Johnson.
Karan Winder.
Devin DJ Drakash.
Julius Moore Jr.
Keon Speedy Woodard.
I haven't said his name. Tyrell West.
Jataya L. Stewart.
Tyree West. Twins.
Samaria M. Barnes.
Destiny Simone Owens.
Ayana J. Johnson.
Lauren V. Johnson, magna cum laude.
Brianna, right? Brianna Nicole Thomas.
Lamar C. Thompson.
Robert Manley Gordon.
Brittany Nicole Brewer, magna cum laude.
Sheree Kimberly Thomas.
Brianna T. Harvey, magna cum laude.
Alex D. Sullivan.
Kamal Kizoku Sith, cum laude.
Kamari A. Winder.
Raven Dominique Williams.
Tamir Jacobs, cum laude.
Tiffany Shantae Fuller Walker.
Melody Mariah Arrington.
Kennedy Wright.
Katera M. Myers.
Asia Davis.
Robin A. Howard.
Nzingu B. Simmons. Nzinga B. Simmons.
Raven J. Tabron.
Jayla Harrow, Miss Senior.
Michael Michelle Emerson Queno.
Jared Austin Davis, cum laude.
Jessica Abiodun Osianene.
Chukade Mulande, cum laude.
Joshua K. Miller.
Devin Aaliyah White.
Shakayla Darnell Chambers.
Jalen Sierra Whitlock, academic recognition, cum laude.
Anaya Marie Barnes.
Elise Dayon Long, academic recognition, summa cum laude.
Carlton Land Stewart.
Maria Analei Cruz, summa cum laude. Analei, sorry.
Leah Gabrielle Tenek.
Victoria Olufoy.
Arts and Sciences.
Ariel Allen.
Is that the criminal justice? Still arts and sciences? Okay. Anaya Nashe Halt.
Shanice Anderson. Tian Monet Oliver.
Sine Faith Caesar.
Gabrielle Natalia Vasquez.
Sydney Alexis Carr.
Nakira Presley.
Anaya Hare.
Madison Dale Randolph, magna cum laude.
Asante Ford.
Kayla Nicole Smith.
Asia Janae Parrott, magna cum laude.
Lauren Monet Cook.
Akia Danielle Poge.
Marcus Zachary Samuels, magna cum laude.
Sharon Nicola Spence.
Deja Ayana Coles, cum laude.
Naya Sama DeLeon.
Breon Reed, cum laude.
Victoria Kristen Calloway.
Asia Monet Stokes.
Esau Garfield McDonald.
Ifoma Izimoka.
Justice P. Shreves, summa cum laude.
Kaya Lampkins, cum laude.
Michaela J. Perry.
Alexia Murphy.
Denisha Monet Stroman.
Chanel Omesh.
Denzel R. Grimes.
Deandra Janae Key Lawson.
Craig J. Hailstock.
Leslie Jaylene Amaya, academic recognition.
Africa Imani Pippin, magna cum laude.
Gia Imani Linton.
Shelby A. Donaldson.
Deja McCrae.
Jada S. Parker.
Brianna Tasker.
Ashley J. Mack.
Sharnae Lenara Howard.
Deandra Stevens.
Tamia D. Williams, cum laude.
Cameron Z. Carr.
Chastity Kashawn Berry, magna cum laude.
Jules Faya Delacroix Milimono.
Savannah Darcel Mitchell.
Sandrine Manigu.
Ciante R. Johnson.
Anika Annalisa Christian.
Carly A. Walker, cum laude.
Aline Kemtaji Malu.
Desiree Janae Murray.
Maria Samta Neka Njoku.
Lael N. Given Sanders.
Chelsea Adobe Ejimakor.
Brene Janice Trevette.
Yetunde Risikat Agbaji.
Tyler A. Handon, summa cum laude.
Makula Tucker.
Nia Merriweather.
Anaja M. Worthington.
Lance Dante da Silva II.
Naisha Aliyah Terry.
Bobby L. Han III.
Diamond A. Young.
Shanika C. Powell.
Jayla M. Jones.
Genesis Esmeralda Argueta.
Brooke T. Salties.
Cleveland Ray Artis.
Angela Samantha Sherwood.
Jasmine Nicole Chavis.
Edgar Will Pike III.
Trey Amanda Bell, academic recognition.
Shakila Naku Hoffman.
Umaya N. Scott.
Laura Elise Sims.
Raylyn Hutchinson.
Kevin Bird.
Shadeja O. McNeil.
Rhea A. Olden.
Takor E. Jeanette.
Damon D. Hudson.
Keith C. Williams.
Stephanie Beltran, summa cum laude.
Camille A. Robinson.
Zion D. Tyler.
Suzanne Chaucer.
E.J.
Chelsea.
Bobo.
Faulkner.
Allery Shalon, cum laude.
Serena J. Robinson.
We need that for recording who walks. Aminata Lowe.
Brianna Harding, cum laude.
Matthew Gerard Berry.
Destiny Shante Jones.
Michaela T. Wims.
Deja Alexis Middleton.
Kerwin Duperval.
April Michelle Shepard.
Autumn Montrese Kagler.
Sydney L. Jones.
Eileen Diana Robinson, summa cum laude.
Maya N. Mitchell.
Tiffany Francis Carter.
Markel Gary.
Deanna Shalette Garrison, magna cum laude.
Maury Armani Winfrey.
Erica I. Herbert.
Shayla L. Ford.
Bernadette Wata Thomas, cum laude.
Destiny C. Honorado Harley, academic recognition.
Angela N. McNeil.
Estone Millie.
Divine Jello.
Daryl W. Thorpe, cum laude.
Teresa D. Hogan, cum laude, magna cum laude.
Malik Omar Wilson, cum laude.
Rakaya Green.
Zuma Teresa Soto,
Tandria,
academic recognition.
Tandria Mason, magna cum laude.
Deja Amina Adetuji.
Johanna Grisel Saravia.
Micah B. Barnes.
Christiana Chan Pablo, magna cum laude.
Cameron Danielle DeBerry.
Angeline Lackdow.
Imani C. Kristen Lee, cum laude.
Jasmine Charnice Terry.
Gabrielle Giovanna Akela Smith, cum laude.
Tangi Duggar Harper.
Michaela Erin Higginbotham.
Najee Peace Robinson.
Cynthia Juanita Bailey, cum laude.
Clarissa Brittany Smith, summa cum laude.
Regina Michelle Colmore, cum laude.
Trish Elizabeth Johnson.
Claire Caroline Jean Baptiste, academic recognition.
Caitlin Rose Hernandez.
Destiny Brevard, summa cum laude.
Corey Monet Gregory.
Terrier Versay Ann Manuel, magna cum laude.
Jakira Johnson.
Tammy Marie Horn, academic recognition.
Anaje Sheree Dorsey.
Second Lieutenant Thomas J. Craig, summa cum laude.
India Lachelle Ringgold.
Fadekume Fajemison.
Ebony Nia Voss.
Jada T. Lindsay Swanson.
Anaya Cassandra Meredith.
Aji Batubu.
Oh, thanks.
Taylor Antoinette Skinner, cum laude. Amaya Brown, magna cum laude. Jada Fortson Toombs. Janae Danielle Jamison, academic recognition. Ania Janae Brothers. Lauren Erica Ross. Darius Nathaniel Fisher. Hardy G. Wilson.
Congratulations, graduates! We will now honor our commissioned officers. Lieutenant Colonel Kareem Fernandez will now recognize the officers.
See if I can.
Good morning, Bowie State. All right, here at Bowie State, we're proud of the sacrifices made by our servicemen and women. Bowie State University and its ROTC Bulldog Battalion continue to play a vital role in the development of military leaders across all service branches. It is my honor to recognize such leaders today. On May 25th, the following graduates were commissioned as second lieutenants into the United States Army. Second lieutenants, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Second Lieutenant Joshua Alway. Commissioned as an officer in the Signal Corps, United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Mene Bagudu. Commissioned as a cyber officer, United States Army Reserve. Second Lieutenant William Bourne, commissioned as a Signal Corps officer in United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Thomas Craig, commissioned as a transportation officer in the United States Army Maryland National Guard. Second Lieutenant Janie Earl, commissioned as a Medical Service Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Brian Farlow, commissioned as a Signal Corps officer in the United States Army Reserve. Second Lieutenant Kyle Fernandez, commissioned as a military intelligence officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Chelsea Field Arlantico, commissioned as a Medical Service Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Devin Frazier, commissioned as a Signal Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Joel Galt, commissioned as a Signal Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant William Goodman, commissioned as a Medical Service Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Denton Hurd, commissioned as a military police officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Claire John Baptiste, commissioned as a Medical Service Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Henry Jackson, commissioned as an Adjutant General officer in the United States Army Reserve. Second Lieutenant Mohammed Carbo, commissioned as a Transportation Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Michael Mouton, commissioned as a Signal Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Brooke Parker, commissioned as a Quartermaster officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Jaslyn Riot, commissioned as an Adjutant General Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Anthony Roseman, commissioned as an engineer officer in the United States Army active duty. Second Lieutenant Elias Tijani, commissioned as an ordnance officer in the United States Army active duty. And Second Lieutenant Chidima Ugorji, commissioned as a chemical corps officer in the United States Army active duty. Please give them a round of applause. That is a lot of second lieutenants. Second lieutenants, we are so proud of your commitment to serving our nation. We are confident you will continue to serve the nation with honor and represent Bowie State and the Bulldog Battalion to the fullest. Be Bowie bold, race to excellence, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Fernandez. Graduates, my charge to you is to remember your alma mater and remember you are BSU for life. It is now my privilege to present to you Mr. Darren Swain, the President of the BSU National Alumni Association.
First, thanks, Dr. Bro, and first and foremost, let me give honor to God for being here with you today. We want to thank the graduates and congratulate the graduates for all of the hard work that you've done to get to this point and to become a member of what we call the Bulldog Nation, the 30,000 plus strong members of the Bulldog Nation. Absolutely. The other thing that we want to do is to welcome one of our newest Bulldogs here on the stage with us, and that's Dr. Frazier. Dr. Frazier, welcome to the Bulldog Nation. Thank you so very much. You gave us our hearty BSU, and we love it, we love it, we love it. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and have all of the graduates that are still remaining. See, that was, we're going to take care of that. If you could please stand on your feet. Thank you so very much. And we want you to repeat after me if you would. I want to say I, but you say your name. I, a proud graduate of Bowie State University, pledge to advance the mission and uphold the historic significance of this great institution. Therefore, I pledge to continue to grow intellectually, politically, socially, and spiritually. And I commit to support my alma mater financially. Yeah, that's the, yes. And I pledge undying loyalty to the betterment of Bowie State University. Congratulations and welcome aboard, new members of the Bulldog Nation. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Swain. We will close the ceremony today with the singing of the alma mater, followed by the retiring of the colors in that order. Our tradition for the formal recessional should be orderly and safe as the graduates exit the stadium. Please allow all graduates to exit the stadium before leaving. Graduates, follow the directions of the university marshals. Graduates and families, please join us immediately following the ceremony on the main campus for a reception and celebration. Please rise for the singing of the alma mater. retiring of the colors. Audience, please take your seats and remain seated for the recessional.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Bowie State University's 2023 Spring Commencement, live from the campus of Bowie State University. We were streamed around the world. I want to thank all of our graduates for this special ceremony from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Professional Studies, the College of Business, and the College of Education. Once again, thank you for joining us for Bowie State University's 2023 Spring Commencement.